Let's go back to baseball here. We teased it. We're going to show you the play that everybody's talking about last night between the Nats and the Giants. We got Bryce Harper fouling one down the third baseline. Look at Mac Williamson coming over to chase it down. And you see, he trips over the bullpen mound, face first into the wall. The reaction from Harper says a lot. The fact that Williamson is up and okay says a lot as well. Williamson, I got pretty lucky. I felt fine then. I feel fine now. This is post-game. Said, I'm sure I'll be a little sore tomorrow. Harper recognizing it. Harper plays with that abandon as well, crashing into walls and hustling the position. And listen, bottom six, Williamson looked just fine. That's deep to center. That's no cheapie out there. Cutting through that Bay Area Marine layer. Third home run in 5 games for him. The Giants win 4-3. It's a 4th straight loss for the Nats.
Shohei Ohtani is the most fascinating player in the game right now.
Everything seems to be going perfectly right now for Ohtani.
That split is going to be a nightmare for any hitter.
Swing and a miss.
He struck him out. Boy, is he off to a good start. Swing and a miss. He got him.
He's the real deal, and he wants to hit.
There's nothing more exciting than seeing a pitcher hit a home run.
Hit into right center field. It is out of here. Holy mackerel. Ohtani has done it again.
He throws 100 and he hits home runs. What's not to like?
Shohei Ohtani really has taken Major League Baseball by storm this season. MLB insider Buster Olney joins us. Good morning, Buster. I mean, what kind of impression has Ohtani made in his first 4 weeks in the majors?
Well, Sage, people with other teams absolutely love the talent, and we saw it last night in that start against the Houston Astros. He hit 100 miles per hour 8 times. He touched 101 miles per hour. First time any starting pitcher has done that. But you also hear from evaluators that, like a lot of young pitchers, Ohtani struggles to make in-game adjustments, that when his command is off, like it was against Boston, like it was last night when he issued 5 walks, he has a difficult time fixing that. And what that means is he doesn't get the advantageous ball strike counts. He doesn't get nearly as many swings and misses against Boston. Just 3 swings and misses last night against the Astros, 10. Look, he's 23 years old. He'll get better as time goes on, and making in-game adjustments is the most important thing for him.
That's the scary part, though, how high his ceiling truly is. Wow. Buster, last night, Derek Jeter did an interview with HBO's Real Sports, and Bryant Gumbel brought up the topic of tanking. Listen to this.
Tanking? What is not tanking?
Tanking is not trying your hardest to win ball games every day.
We're trying to win ball games every day.
If you trade your best players in exchange for prospects, it's unlikely you're going to win more games in the immediate future.
When you take the field, you have an opportunity to win each and every day.
You really expect this team
I expect
as
this team to compete.
To compete.
All right, an emotional maybe Derek Jeter there. Buster, what is everybody around the league saying about how Jeter handled that interview and his comments?
Well, Sage, just to be clear about this, some of the portrayals this interview was that exchange was tense. I know Derek a long time. He was kidding. Brian Gumbel took it as kidding when he referred to him as mentally weak and said, I want to get you on the golf course. But to suggest that the Marlins are trying to win this year, that's just ridiculous, okay? During the winter, they cut their payroll by $50 million. If you look at wins above replacement, they traded 4 of their 5 best players. And in talking with some of Derek's peers with other front offices, they continue to be surprised that he, in their eyes, fumbles with what they view as to be really simple stuff, whether it's the communication with Giancarlo Stanton leading up to his trade, not attending the winter meetings, the firing of Andre Dawson and Tony Perez, or smoothly pivoting from a question about tanking. Look, with everything going on about the 76ers, he could have talked about the process, he could have talked about young players, but to insist they're trying to win is just silly.
Yeah, that PR perspective is so important, especially with what's going on there in Miami. Marlins already 10 games back in the NL East, but hey, they're not alone. Several teams are struggling this early in the season. How about MLB's top prospect, a young man by the name of Ronald Acuna Jr., 20 years old, outfielder from Venezuela. He's being called up to the majors by the Braves. Buster, what should we expect to see from him?
Look, I'm not going to compare him to Mike Trout and Bryce Harper, but within baseball, there's as much excitement about Acuna as there was about those guys when they were promoted in the big leagues. Sage, I saw him in spring training. He's someone when he's in the cage The sound of the ball coming off the bat is different. When you see him run to first base, it's different. This is someone who in the minor leagues last year stole 44 bases and hit 23 home runs. He's going to be in the big leagues a long time and have a high impact.
I think you just made Randy Scott's day. Buster Olney, good work out of you. Thank you. Thank you. Talk to you soon.